Nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game. All with DraftKings Sportsbook. Never bet on baseball before? It's easy. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner and co-host in crime, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We want to thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and word of mouth for helping Nightcap grow and become what we've become. Because without you, there is no Nightcap. So we would like to thank you for we'd like to thank you for our success and for your support, and hopefully we'll get your continued support. Make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. Now, if you cannot find Shea by Laportier in a city or a state near you, order it online and we'll ship it directly to your door. We got something special coming for you, and I promise you, you don't want to miss this. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Go check out my media company, Shea Media, on all of its platforms, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Supplies are limited, so once they're gone, they're gone. So please grab yours while supplies last. And that link is pinned in the chat, so you'll know exactly where to head to. I think we're going to start off with the event of the evening. Bubba Wallace becomes just the second black driver to ever win a NASCAR race. He won the Brickyard 400 Ocho, and this is not just any race. This is what they call, in golf, they have the slam.
Yes.
In tennis, they have the slam. And in race car, they call it the slam, and sometimes they call it the crown jewel. Yeah. So Daytona, that is their biggest race. That is their Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Then you have the Brickyard. Then you have the Coca-Cola 600, which is in Charlotte. Then Labor Day, you have Darlington, and this is the Brickyard that held at Indy. So he won one of the crown jewels. He won one of the slams. So Wendell Scott was the first black NASCAR driver. He was the first black driver to actually win a race on the NASCAR circuit. When it was, I think it was probably Winston Cup back then. But Bubba Wallace, I'm excited. I had him on Club Shay a couple of years ago when I first started, and he was amazing. And I know he was excited to drive for the Jordan XL team, but him and Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin co-owned this team. And Bubba Wallace, he finally gets in the victory lane at a big time event, and very, very pleased for him. Ocho, what did you follow any of this? You a big NASCAR fan?
Yeah, I'm somewhat of a big NASCAR fan. I've been down to Carolina and I've been down to Daytona multiple times to go to races. It's a great moment, great historical moment for Bubba Wallace. Congratulations to him and his team on this achievement. But I think there are a lot of people that don't really appreciate NASCAR because they view it as just cars going in circles. But obviously not understanding that there's a method to the madness.
There's a lot of strategy.
There's a lot of strategy that goes into it. And again, like other sports that people don't watch, you'll never understand it until you are actually in that atmosphere and you're able to experience what it's like. For one, me being in Daytona and sitting in those stands with those earplugs in, it does something to me. It just does something to you, even if you don't enjoy that actual sport itself. But listen, for those of you that are in the chat that are listening, Just give it a chance. Give NASCAR a chance. Go there, enjoy it, sit outside the atmosphere and feel the power of the engines. They're just
Hmm.
it's hard for me to even put it into words and explain it to you because it's just something that you have to experience on itself. It's like going to the roller coaster ride, riding a roller coaster and then trying to explain to someone else what it's like. You know,
Right.
you
You have to
can't
be there. You have to experience it for yourself.
you got to. You got to. So for those of you watching, man, at some point, just if you have a track near you, just go experience NASCAR, man, and you'll get a better understanding. Even if you don't like cars going in circles, you will enjoy that experience.
Yeah, Ocho, they're teams, and you try to pull your teammate along. You try not to, what how you gonna set the race up.
Yeah.
If you can get to the front and you can slow it down,
Mhm.
certain things like that. But Bubba has gone through a lot. It's not like I said. It's kind of like with anything. There
Yeah.
when there are not a whole lot of you, kind of like Tiger with and golf.
Yeah.
There were not a whole lot of Tiger Woods. He had Calvin Pete and Charlie Sifford and Dent um, to follow
Right.
and I think Bubba only had I think Wendell Scott. That's the only one off the top of my head is Wendell Scott back in the '60s and in early '70s. But for Bubba to win one of the crown jewels, one of the slams, and I know how bad he wants to win Daytona because that's the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
And NASCAR is one of the few events that have their Super Bowl at the beginning of the season.
Yes.
Most people have their most important at the end of the
On the
season.
back
You
end, yeah.
have the World Series, you have the Super Bowl, you have the NBA Finals. Uh, but in NASCAR, Daytona, their biggest race it's their first race.
Yeah.
But for Bubba to win the Brickyard, obviously he was extremely excited. I watched him afterwards, and you talk about how he talked to Jordan, and Jordan said he was extremely proud of him, and he's gonna have a couple of drinks for him, and I'm sure Bubba's gonna have a couple of drinks on his own because that's a huge honor.
Huge achievement.
No other black had ever won on the big oval at
Mhm.
Indy. Like I said, that's whew,
I tell
man. That's a huge honor, Ocho. That's
you.
a huge honor, and I'm extremely proud for Bubba. Like I said, I had an opportunity to talk to him, and I know he wants to do well, and he had some lean years.
Yes.
Had some lean years. Things weren't going his way. DNP and things of that nature wasn't finishing in the top 10. But hopefully they've kind of got this thing turned around, and they can be serious for the rest of the year and get into
Right.
the final. Get into the NASCAR playoffs and who knows? But that would be a huge honor if he could win. If he can win the cup, boy,
Hey,
boy.
hey, listen, talk about making history.
Yeah,
That's making history. That Daytona.
big. Yeah, well, what Daytona's done with, but I'm talking about because now what they do is that they have the NASCAR playoffs, and so
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
accumulate enough
You
points, and
accumulate
then you get
points.
in there,
Yeah.
and each week they whittle people off. Well,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
now you drop,
Yeah.
and now they drop, and then it comes down to hey, it might come down to the last race where only a handful of people, maybe two or three guys, have a realistic chance of winning the race,
Right.
and so that would be that. I think obviously Daytona is the biggest. But if you can win the playoffs. Whoo-wee. But I'm extremely excited for Bubba. He went through some things last year. You remember the noose incident that happened, and there was a big hullabaloo about that. And they said it was a pull, where people would pull the garage door down. It was just
Yeah.
made like that. He didn't think so, but he seems to be on the right track now. And it's about racing, because that's what it comes down to. It's about winning. And I think Michael Jordan and Danny Hamlin has given him a great car to drive. NASCAR is very competitive.
Yes.
It's a very expensive sport.
Very.
Um,
Hey, listen.
and
Hey, the more you win, right? The better the sponsors. I know you got I know
correct.
you got Mike. I know you got, brother Hamlin, right?
Yeah, Danny Hamlin.
Yeah, but listen, the more you win,
Hmm.
better the sponsors, the more money that you're allowed to pour into your car.
Yes,
The more money you're allowed to pour into your car, the better performing car you get.
right.
So, I mean, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. You got Joe Gibbs and you got Jack Roush and you got Penske and you got Rick Hendricks. Rick Hendricks is the big guy in NASCAR.
Big man.
um, You know, and those guys are based out of all those guys. You know, Charlotte is the NASCAR capital. That's where the NASCAR Hall of Fame is located up there in Mooresville and Mechanicsville and Kannapolis. That's where all the guys have their garages and you know do their testing up there. But this is a huge honor. I'm extremely proud for Bubba Wallace, and hopefully he can keep it going. I'm extremely happy for Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, because like you said, Ocho, the more you win, the more sponsors. Because this is not a cheap sport.
And it's not easy either.
No.
It's not easy either. I don't think I wish I could talk NASCAR, the specifics on what it takes. Like I can talk football, or I can talk soccer, or I can talk boxing, but how you have to strategize yourself like you're running the 800, or you have to strategize yourself like you're running the 400. You know? Like you can't just go out there and step on the pedal and just, you got to worry about gas, you got to worry about tires. Like it's so much that goes into it.
Yeah. How much fuel, what is the fuel? How many laps can we go?
Mm-hmm.
If it comes down to it, are we going to push it? Because if we push it, there's a chance on the final lap we run out of gas. We've seen that happen before. My teammates, hey guys, let's find somebody, let's draft.
Mm-hmm.
Bubba was telling me how they cut the engines. And coast. And then fire back up to go again. So there's a lot of strategy. Like you said, you just don't step on the gas and let's go around the track as fast as we can.
Right.
We don't want to blow the engine. That's what testing's for. You get an idea of how the tires are burning, the type of track, what's going on. Am I going to stay low? Am I going to get high? What's the best, what's the best time to pass? Where's the best areas to pass? There's so much going on.
And sometimes you drift. You know about drift?
Draft.
Draft. I'm sorry. Oh,
yeah.
I used to play NASCAR. I used to play NASCAR on what that PlayStation, Xbox, one of them.
Oh yeah, and then you get guys to bump draft you. When they draft you, hit you in the bump, move you out the way, and now they go past you.
They shoot right by you like a slingshot.
Yeah, you sling. That's the move they call it. They call it a slingshot. But it's very competitive, and sometimes guys, I forgot what you did last time. You spent me. I'm gonna spin your ass out.
Yeah.
I think that was 79 when it was. Who was it? Was it Cale Yarborough and Bobby Allison got into it, and Richard Petty?
Oh, listen, it's been some...
that ended up passing on the last light. That ended up he got number 7. Was it?
Boy, it's been some epic fights in NASCAR, boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They throw hands. Oh, you wrecked me. Hey, you wrecked my. Oh yeah, they throw hands. They throw hands in NASCAR.
Oh yeah.
So congratulations, Bubba. Ocho, the NFL plans to fine more than 100 players and roughly 24 club employees who were found to be in violation of the NFL's tickets resale policy for reselling Super Bowl tickets at a profit. Under agreement between the league and NFL Players Association, players who violated rules will be fined 1.5 times the face value of the ticket and lose their allotted tickets to the next 2 Super Bowls. If they're playing in the game, players will have a chance to purchase seats. Those who decline punishment could be suspended by Commissioner Roger Goodell.
Ooh, but that's tough. That's tough, Unc. It's unfortunate for those players, but I don't mean to say it, but Unc, that's been going on for a very long time. But you ain't hear it. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And we're not talk about players. We talk about even those that sit in higher positions have always sold their tickets for profit. This is nothing new. I think this is just the way to clamp down on it. Maybe it's getting out of control now based on what the players are making from a profitable standpoint. But with the money they're making these days, the players is probably selling the tickets are those that don't make as much as others. If you understand what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is look, the reason why they increased face value of the tickets because they found out they were scalping them, and they said, well, if you're gonna pay $5,000 on the resale, we might as well go ahead and put them at $5,000 face value. If you're gonna pay that on the secondary market, you might as well play this on the primary market. And plus, you have to understand, y'all do realize the NFL know the lot number, the seating section.
Yeah,
they know all of that.
Everything. But this is the first time. It's so funny, Unc.
They're cracking down on that, Ocho.
Every Super Bowl, though. This has been going on every Super Bowl, but who knows how long? Even when I was playing, I'm sure it happened when you were playing.
Absolutely.
But why are they cracking down on it this year specifically? Why all of a sudden? I'm just curious.
Because you get the FBI involved because people ain't paying taxes. Because at the end of the day, IRS gonna want their cut, Ocho.
Ooh.
See, that's where you run a foul at.
Yeah.
Because you sold something. Okay, Uncle Sam said, where my cut?
Right. Yeah.
Uncle Sam gonna want his cut.
Yeah.
And the NFL has been trying to crack down on this. They look, you want to go to the game? They says, look, you might as well just go ahead and come through us and pay. I think the face value ticket when I was playing was probably $325, $400. They got face value tickets now. Probably the cheapest ticket to get in, probably $1,500 to $2,000. And then it goes from there. 2,000, 3,500, 4,000, 50-yard line seats. I mean, obviously, you know, if you get a suite, might be anywhere from $1 million to $2.5 million, considering where it's positioned on the field. But I'm not surprised because I kind of saw the direction once they started upping the prices to what the resellers were getting for same said tickets. So I'm really not surprised, Ocho, that they're going to crack down because look, NFL's a business.
Always has been.
And it's kind of like if you run a restaurant, if you don't keep a close tab, somebody they're gonna give your alcohol and they're gonna give your food away. Because they're gonna have their homeboys or their homegirl come sit at the bar and they're gonna drink for free.
Yes, sir.
And they're gonna come in there and they're gonna get meals and they're gonna get them for free. And if you're not careful, they'll be giving some of your prime good stuff out the back door. So the NFL says, you know what, we finna crack down on this. Now we done let it slide. And they probably told them, Ocho, you know, they first come around in the beginning of the year.
Simmer down a little bit now. And they simmer down. They thought they had a little bit more season on it. Okay. Y'all getting out of control.
Because they're like, hold on, man. Kansas City, going for the three-peat.
Right.
Oh, them taking back. Oh man, they got the Eagles, Jalen Hurts.
You could double charge that, huh? You could you could sell them for double, maybe.
Yeah. So you're probably selling those, and you know you got good seats.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're one of the teams that are in it, you got great seats. At least 8 of the 15.
Right.
Because I think they gave you got 2 comps and then you bought the other 13. 8 were really good seats and then 7. I mean, look, you're in the Super Bowl, so they ain't like they was way up there, but they were decent seats. But you could, but things are different now, Ocho. Things are different, and I think the biggest thing that I would say is as time changes, you must be willing to adapt to the changing of the times. You can't say like you and I, we came on, oh man, Ocho, they've been doing this from the beginning of the time. Yeah, they did, but they cracking down on it now, and they cracking your head. Because they tried what they tried to do, Ocho. It used to be, you could like, hey, man, you using your Super Bowl tickets? Nah. Hey, can I get them? Hey, such and such, get my 2 Super Bowl tickets to Ocho. Let him buy them.
They can go pick them up too.
They can go pick them up.
Yep. I remember
now, they done put a situation where like you got to come pick the tickets up. They don't let you transfer them as easily. And you know, it used to be, well, I believe your ticket at will call. Nah, they don't do that anymore. So basically, you got to have the tickets in hand. Well, no, they digitally. Where they used to have, you had to have tickets in hand. Now they mainly do it digitally, scan, and they don't want you transferring the tickets. So, and I get you right. The guys, probably some of the guys that are doing this, they're not the guys that's making $20, $30, $40 million a year. No. They're probably guys that are, on the practice squad.
Yeah, trying to make a little change.
Try to little $18,000 for 2 tickets.
Quick.
That good little that'll hold me over, Ocho.
Quick. And listen, and people have to understand too, when you think about the NFL, well, how the hell they know what players did it? The NFL knows everything.
Because they know the tickets.
They not only do they know the tickets, they know everything.
Yes.
Everything. They know what everybody is doing on all 32 teams, who they hang with, where they live, what they spend, where they go, where they shut down everything. Do people understand that the NFL does their homework so diligently well, not only before you make it, even while you're still in it? Man, they went back and talked to my elementary teacher. My elementary teacher. Like, why are you talking to my elementary teacher about what I did in elementary? I wasn't even the same Chad back then.
They also, Ocho, like tickets. Well, that's why if you have season tickets, you got to be careful who you let sit in those seats, because they act a fool. Not only do they throw them out, now they take your season tickets. Remember how the Detroit fan, the Detroit fan that got into it and they took his season tickets?
Oh, that's
He
right.
was-
That's right. Screaming at the coach. Screaming at the coach.
Yes. So they know because they got it allotted. Okay, the Cincinnati Bengals, they got this allotment of tickets. These are where the section of the Bengal tickets are going to be. This is where the Bronco tickets will be. This is where Green Bay. This is where this one. There's where that one. So they know.
Yeah.
At this point in time now, guys, it's just not worth it. And I get it. Try to pick up your a little extra quick cash. Because if you get off 7 tickets, you're probably looking at, and the problem is you're running into, Ocho, is IRS. Because you're taking cash and you're not paying taxes on that money. Uncle Sam want his cut.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam, it's just like anything. Alcohol, when they found out they could tax it, now all of a sudden you didn't need the bootleg. Cigarettes, once they could find out how to tax it, you didn't need, you didn't need to smuggle them. Weed, once they found out they could tax it,
yes, sir.
You see what they did with it. Now, if y'all would just come on and say, well, Uncle Sam, I sold these for 70, here's your 35, Uncle Sam say, do what you do. But you gonna cut, cut me in or cut it out.
Hey, you gonna wait, say that again?
Cut me in or cut it out. Let Joe say, cut me in or cut it out.
I like that. I gotta say that. I like that.
That's it. Ocho, you know how it is, Uncle Sam. It don't matter how small. Man, what Uncle Sam want $35 for? The same reason you want the whole 35. He wanted 17 and a half.
Hey, boy.
He gonna get it now. Don't play with Uncle Sam now. You can play with a lot of people. Don't play with him.
Listen. Them people don't play. You hear me?
I know.
Yeah, boy.
They don't. It ain't. I done got audited for $1.
Yeah.
I got audited one time, Ocho, and the envelope that they sent it in cost more than what I owed. It was just the principle of the matter.
Right.
Man, don't play with them people about that money, because a lot of times they know everything, because what you got in your account, and they'll let that interest draw. Now, the thing that you'll have to learn about Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam is never going to give you the interest on your money when he late that he's going to charge you for when you late.
Yeah.
So he already know, and they'll let that thing go. Say, man, now he can't pay. Let me come on in. Let me make an example out of him.
Yeah.
Because they want the high profile, because if they get the high profile, they're like, well, hell, he had millions and they did something bad to him. What they going to do to me?
Right.
Just go ahead and pay them people their money. Leave Uncle Sam alone, because Uncle Sam don't play by his. But I'm not surprised that they took this, because I kind of, being close to the situation and hearing, kind of felt they were kind of heading in this direction.
Yes, sir.
I remember when they implemented this, Ocho, they were going to the 3 and the 2 and the 3 and the $4,000 face value ticket, the $10,000 face value ticket, because they found out people was willing to pay that.
Yeah.
They say, man, why they charge $10,000 for some chrome hard jeans? Because people will pay for it. That's why. The same reason they charge $1,000 for a steak. People will pay for it.
Yeah.
And if people will pay for it, there'll be somebody there to provide whatever service is needed. You want a tank? Yeah, I need a tank. It's going to cost you $5, $10. Get me the tank. You need a bazooka? You need a missile? Whatever you need, somebody will be able to fill that need.
Always.
Man, Ocho, I need 200 Super Bowl tickets. Okay. Woo. Hey, man, such and such need 200 Super Bowl tickets. Well, let me go to a couple of different teams. Boom, 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 boom. I got you.
Right.
NFL said, nah, we're going to do away with this. If you want to go watch one of our events, you're gonna have to come through. You don't have to come through us. You have to pay,
because all that value and that money that's being made is going back to them.
Yes,
going back to them.
How you think they pay each team $432,600,000? And you would think, like, man, what the NFL care about 5,000, 10,000, 15,000?
Because it adds up. It all adds up, no matter how small it is. It adds up.
Pennies make dollars.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
Yeah. If it make dollars, it makes sense.
Yes.
With a C and with an S. So, yeah, but I'm not surprised that they're taking this thing, and I'm glad they kept it anonymous. You don't know, because if it's somebody, man, the last thing you want, Ocho, is somebody that's making $50 million and they're selling 2 Super Bowl tickets for $20,000. So I'm glad. Hopefully they get this thing resolved, and you see, hey, they know everything.
Yeah.
Literally. They know everything. They know about the gambling because they're gonna turn. Look, the DraftKings and the bets and the this and the that. They want to be able to still be able to bet on football and basketball and baseball.
Yes.
If you think for 1 second they're not gonna turn your ass in,
everything. Phone numbers, emails, anything tracking back to you.
And any irregularities, because that's what they're looking for.
Yep.
Damn, why did man keep betting the unknown old boy? Man, why he ain't finished the game yet. Let me make note of that. Damn. Something ain't adding up. Ocho, before Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers, former Steelers great quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback Terry Bradshaw called the move a joke. Terry added, "What are you going to do? Bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? That guy needs to stay in California, go somewhere, chew on bark, and whisper to the gods out there." Rodgers responding this week saying, "I whisper to the gods every single day. He's got an idea of what he thinks about me based on what I've done. The documentary, what was said, darkness retreat, whatever the hell you want to talk about. I love to get to know Terry on a deeper level. I feel like he gave me a chance to get to know him. Then we have a good friendship." Ocho.
Yeah.
Honest assessment. Yeah. What do you expect from Aaron Rodgers this year, and what do you expect from the Steelers this year?
Listen, Aaron Rodgers only has to do one thing: facilitate the ball and do his best not to make mistakes. That's all he has to do. You got DK. That's one nice target.
Yeah.
Defensively, aware the Steelers are going to win football games.
Okay.
We just need Aaron Rodgers to manage the games and be a game manager, a moniker that most people see as an insult, which it is not. And don't turn the ball over. Defense will take care of the rest, because that's where the Steelers' identity is now, from now on.
Yeah. I mean, their best players on that side of the ball.
It is what it is. And if we can get flashes, if we can get flashes of brilliance of the old Aaron Rodgers, so be it. Thank you. But the people on offense are going to have to be the one to uplift Aaron Rodgers, because he's not the same quarterback he used to be, where he can uplift everyone else around him. It's completely opposite now.
I agree with you. I agree with everything that you said. You look at their best player, they're on that side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball. You look at TJ Watt, you look at Cam Hayward, you look at Jalen Ramsey, you look at Darius Slay, Joey Porter Jr. Their best players are on that side of the ball now.
Crazy.
And so Aaron just needs to be, and Aaron has never been a heavy turnover guy.
No.
He threw double-digit interceptions, but that's not normally Aaron's MO. I think he only has maybe 2 or 3 seasons in which he's had double-digit interceptions. He's not. We've seen him throw 4 interceptions over the course of a season. We've seen him throw 5 interceptions, 6 interceptions over the course of the season. He's normally very, very good with the ball, and that is the Aaron Rodgers. They need the old Aaron Rodgers, not an old Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
And if he can give them that level of consistency, I think they're going to be in every game. If you think you're going to just go in there and blow the doors off them, that ain't going to happen.
Not with that defense.
That ain't going to happen.
Ain't happening. I know that. Listen, I know the names look good on paper, but all the players that they've acquired are proven not on paper, but on the field. Yes. So you get those type of players, your Jalen Ramsey, your Darius Slays, your Joey Porter Jr., who is very, very good, who doesn't get the deserves, because everything is always talked about from an offensive standpoint, especially referring to the quarterback position. You got TJ Watt, Cam, man, listen. They're going to be all right. And that defense is going to have them in games. We just need Aaron Rodgers not to bottle it. They're going to be all right.
I agree. I agree. Do you believe the Steelers will accept him?
Yeah. Yeah. Because listen, they're not there to make friends. We're not here to make friends. We here
They
to do
accept winners.
listen, we here to do one thing. We got
Win.
one singular focus: win, and do the best we can to have a good record, a decent enough record to make it to the playoffs. And from that point on, we know it's 4 games after that.
Right.
That's all it is. It
Right.
becomes a new season. 4 games
Yeah.
after that. Can we get to that point?
Well, the Steelers have gone to the playoffs, but they haven't won a playoff game since 2016. I think that was the year that they ended up beating they beat Kansas City. Remember, they went to Kansas City and Le'Veon had that outstanding game, and they ended up winning that game. But if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, so Chad, don't hold that against me. But I don't think they've won a playoff game since 2016. That's almost been 10 years, Ocho. For the Steelers?
Yeah.
That's the Steelers.
Listen, the funny thing about it is it's been 10 years, but they've had winning seasons consistently. Yeah. That's how hard it is to get into the playoffs when you're in that AFC. Especially that damn division we're in.
Yeah. Look, I think the thing is that these guys like Terry's way over mine. Terry was the #1 overall draft pick in 1970. Hell, I was born in 68. So 2 years after I was born, Terry was I came in the league in 90. So there's at least a 20-year age gap. So if I'm 57, Terry's got to be 77.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. So he came out. So he had to came. If he didn't redshirt, that they wasn't redshirt like that back then. So he came out at 21-22 in 1970, and it's what 19. It's 2025 now. That's 55. That's 55 years. So he's got to be 77, maybe 78. Hell, you know what? Let me Google this. Let me see how old Terry. But it's hard for me to believe he's anything other than that, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's Terry Bradshaw. He's 76, born in 1948. He'll be 77 September 2nd. So okay. I'm right on it.
Yeah, you own it. Are you a math? You good with numbers, aren't you? Math major?
Hey, like I said, I don't think they redshirted a whole lot back then because college was trying to get your ass up out of there. They weren't trying to pay for an extra year. But I think the thing is that if you look at those old guys, you play football, you keep your mouth shut, you go home.
Yeah, that's old.
All that other stuff, it annoys them.
It does. But listen, you just said something earlier when we were talking about the Super Bowl tickets and about adapting.
Yeah.
Some of the old players from that era, back in those times, they had a way of doing things. But now, listen, we've moved on and advanced in certain areas, especially the game of football. Everybody doesn't act that way. Everybody's not a robot in their approach to the game and how they play or see it. So they need to adapt as well, which many of them haven't.
No. Because I think the greatest key to survival is adaptability.
Yeah.
And because the players were that way, the coaches were that way, ownership was that way. And so they don't see this like, bro. And when Terry won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years.
4.
And so he's like, this method is tried and true. The less distractions you present for the team, the better off you're gonna be. All this talking and all, but Ocho, that's how they do it. Because look, some people can party and can hang out, come in at 2 or 3 in the morning, get 2 or 3 hours sleep, and function just fine.
That's fine.
That wasn't what I could do.
Right.
I needed to be asleep by 10:30. I mean, it is what it is. And some guys can hang out and drink and come in, and you'd have thought they got to bed at 7:30. And they didn't and they might have not got to bed till 7:30 that morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's them big boys.
Yeah, but who knows? Aaron said, and we're just taking him at his word, if Terry got to know him on a deeper level, gave him a chance, who knows? They might hit it off. He might actually like me.
Yeah.
Because I do think Aaron is a deep thinker. I think sometimes he does overthink things. But hey, man, the old guy, man, Ocho, you know how it is, man. When them old people get set, they set in their ways, Ocho, ain't no telling.
They're not changing. They're not evolving. They think everything works based on how they had success. Well, it worked for me. It should work for you. So you should be doing it this specific way.
Yep.
They not evolving. Nothing. They not good with technology.
Nope.
The whole 9 yards.
It's hard when you only looking through your lens.
Ooh, that's a good one.
See, Terry only sees things through his lens. And so it's tough. It's tough, Ocho, when you criticize somebody and all of a sudden they come play for the organization that you play for. Now, what works in Terry's favor is that Terry is not really around.
Right.
He's not like rest his soul. Franco used to be around all the time. Mel Blount is around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Terry works Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Terry is not around.
Yeah.
And unless Fox have the Super Bowl, he's not going to be around.
Right.
So, and like I said, I've been around Terry. You know, worked at Fox for years, and met Terry.
Mm-hmm.
He's a country guy. That I think, what does he have now? He used to have cattle. I think he got horses now.
Mm-hmm. And you know he's gonna tell it like it is, no matter who it is, too, huh? Hey, he gonna tell you just like I almost said the R word. He gonna give it to you raw. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And so, you know, his family. You like I said, I know in the beginning, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Terry I think he raises quarter horses now. I know one point in time he had cattle. He had beef cattle. He was in the cattle business. I don't know if he still has it. He had, big ranch. He had, probably, I don't know.
Hey,
say
like
5,000-10,000 acres.
But you ever rode quarter horse before?
Nah, man. We had a pony growing up. We had a pony named Ringo. I had a cousin had a horse named Lady who was an Appaloosa.
Mm-hmm.
White with the black spots on him.
Yeah.
But nah.
I ride horses. I'm out there in Davie, out there in Miami, man.
Yeah.
I ride horses consistently when I have time. Obviously,
Right.
I goddamn quarter horse, man. They ride like real. You can feel every goddamn thing. It's like smooth or nothing, man.
They look at it. Look, he looking to run, Ocho. He ain't looking for you to ride. If you want something to ride or you want something to ride, say to ride or to work, you need to get a saddle horse. You need to get a horse that's specific. What are the thoroughbred meant to do? Thoroughbred's meant to run. Quarter horse meant to run.
The running is fine, and just the ride is rough.
Yes.
I can't remember I can't remember the name of the kind of horses they have in the Dominican Republic. They're not that big, but it feel like you're riding on clouds. They going full speed. It feel like I know it's so smooth and so easy to catch a rhythm. Them goddamn quarter horses. Man, you every goddamn, even if you try, I've been riding for years now.
Yeah.
I can't even catch no.
You try to go with it, it's still rough.
Yeah. I can't remember the kind of horses they have in the Dominican Republic. Starts with a P, Philip something.
Might have been a Filipino.
Yeah.
Felician, no. I just like, just looking at the horse, the muscular structure, and you looking at an animal that's 1,000 pounds, that ankle bone is the size of a human. And that's why they have so many leg problems. A horse. You look at a horse, an animal that's 1,000 pounds, and his ankles are not much bigger than a human. That's why they break so easy.
Oh, okay.
That's why you have the problem that you have. And a lot of times what they do when you break it, you put him down because you're asking him to try to put that weight to redistribute that weight. It's sad. That's what it is. But no, but I look, I wish, Terry and Aaron can get somewhere and the conversation, we never hear about it. We never hear about it because I don't think we need to hear about it. I don't think we need to know about it. Right. But I think, there's some things that, Terry would probably want to share with Aaron and Aaron would want to share with Terry and they could move the ball forward. But that's something that we don't have to know.
No, yeah, I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure Aaron's going to find a way to have a conversation with him, ask for his number, or Terry's going to find a way to reach out to him. And just because you're playing for an organization, I didn't mean what I said like that, but they're going to talk. And Aaron Rodgers, he shares everything.
Right.
He shares everything. So at some point during the season, it's going to come out that we had a conversation. If he's not well, Terry's still going to let his ass have it on TV.
For sure.
Oh, you're going to let
and
him
the thing is, And also, Terry doesn't live in Pittsburgh. I think Terry lives in Oklahoma, near the Texas border or something like that. So he's not like one of these great players for team players that live in the city in which they played. A lot of time, players that were great, they still live there because, Ocho, I can cash in, autograph signing and appearances and speaking engagements and things of that nature. The team, team activities, stuff like that. They can take advantage of that. But Terry left. I don't think Terry only lived in Pittsburgh probably during the season. And once the season was over, Terry took off.
Right.
Yeah. Shemar Stewart and the Cincinnati Bengals reached an agreement. 4 years, fully guaranteed, a little less than $19 million. That includes $10.4 million signing bonus. Every 2025 first-round pick is now signed. Stewart spoke after practice saying there was never me versus anybody. We just didn't see eye to eye at that point. And at the end of the day, I'm happy to be a Bengal. I'm happy that I got drafted here. We have a long relationship ahead of us. There's no bad blood. It's just how things go sometimes.
I like it. Listen, Unc's business. It's business.
Yes.
What I want to say, congratulations to Shemar Stewart and his representation, Mike Brown, Katie, Troy, Duke, everyone else getting this deal done. Shemar Stewart is now in camp. He didn't miss that. Well, he missed what, one or 2 days, huh? What, he missed 2?
He missed a couple of days. He didn't do any of the OTAs or things of that nature.
Right.
The team install. So
right. He has a lot of catching up to do. I'm sure he was working out wherever he was, obviously at Texas A&M, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
That structured environment with your own team and your players. You can work out as long as you want, Unc. After that second or third day, you're going to be sore as hell, no matter what you do. It's sore because you don't have people pulling and pushing on you the way it happens in that structured environment. So I'm hoping he does well, stays healthy. Healthy despite the days he missed, and that's the key. And I hope he goes out there and shows off, because now all eyes on him, huh?
Yep.
All eyes on him because of the holdout, whatever was going on. All eyes on him, and based on what type of production you're going to put up for what you were putting the fans through. That's how they see it. Putting us through this, you got us waiting, whatever it may be, even though it was business. All eyes on you now. You just got to show up, and show out. That's it.
You're absolutely right. You get in football shape playing football.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you run on your own.
It don't matter.
You need to play football to get in football shape. You need to put those pads on, put that helmet on, and like you say, Ocho, have people pushing, pulling, tugging on you.
Yeah.
You work.
Yeah.
You need to do that in a practice or a football type atmosphere. Look, I understand that running sprints give you a nice foundation.
Yeah,
but it ain't the same.
No, at all.
It's not the same. And like I think Ocho, he got a little bit more money. He had to give up something. They had to give up something.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, that's probably how negotiation should work. I give a little, you give a little. We both feel like we got had. Hey, we good. Because sometimes, Ocho, negotiation can make it awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I gave up too much. You feel like you gave up too much, and now we got bad blood.
It's just business, huh? It's just business at the end of the day. A game that you love to play as a kid, you just get to a point in life when you get so good at it.
People pay you for it.
Yeah, people pay for what you love to do.
Right.
Goodness. Damn.
And the old adage, never do something for free that somebody will pay you for.
That's a good one.
And Shemar Stewart, like, hey, y'all gonna pay me for football. Let me try to get as much as I can.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I mean, most services probably started out as free. And then somebody say, I'll pay you to do that. You will? Because Ocho, what did we say? Man, I love the game so much, I play it for free. And that's what the coach told me one time, Ocho said, that's what I love about Shannon Sharpe. This guy, he would play the game for free. I said, yeah, but I'm going to need them other 45 mofos to play for free too. Because I ain't going to be the only one to play it for free. Just so we clear.
Right.
Yeah, I'll play for free. But I ain't going to be the only one that ain't getting no check.
Yeah.
If everybody ain't getting the check, yeah, hey, I'm here. But I'm happy. I'm happy for young fella. Like you said, I don't think he missed no more than a couple of days of camp. Hopefully he's a. See, I couldn't learn like that. I'm a visual learner, Ocho.
Same.
I need to draw, and I need to go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ocho? I need to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Put my body like, okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
what it's gonna be. Okay, this coverage. Okay, you know, so on. This guy's a little faster than this guy, so he gonna clear it out a little better. I'm gonna be able to get. I just need to be there. I gotta see it. I ain't a guy you just draw it up and says, okay, go do it.
Yeah.
I need to you draw it up and now let me go out there and do it.
And do it. Execute it. Yeah.
I got to do that.
And then also, Coach, when you draw it up, I know how you drew it, but every time you draw something up, it's not going to look that way on the field because there's somebody in front of me trying to stop me.
Yeah, the makers know that you drew up. They didn't move. They stayed exactly where you put them at.
Hey,
Ain't nobody dropped. Ain't nobody did nothing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
When I got out, that guy tried to kill me. Grabbed my face mask, my shoulder, he's holding my pants.
Listen,
I was like, well, damn.
Pulling, tugging on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, and it's like, well, I was like, man, my clock had to go off. I figured by the time John took the ball, he took 3 steps.
Yeah.
You know, that is Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
That's Reggie. That's DT. I mean, how much time you think? I'm sorry I didn't go. Well, you know, you got to get to depth. I said, yeah. If I'd have got that, if I'd have went an extra 3 yards, John got hit in the back of his head.
Yep.
Extra hard. So them extra 2 yards saved John an extra hard hit.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
So, congratulations, young fella. Now just go out there and do what you do and make it happen. Tua looks to rebuild a relationship with Tyreek Hill after Tyreek's Week 18 outburst. Let's take a listen to what Tua had to say.
You guys aren't the only people that heard that. You know, a lot of people that follow football, that follow the Miami Dolphins, that follow Tyreek, that are fans of his, everyone has seen that. So when you say something like that, you don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad. No, you got to work that relationship up. You got to build everything up again. And yeah, that it's still a work in progress, not just for me, but for everybody. But like I said, he's working on himself. He's working on the things that he says he wants to get better with and do better on. So that's the first step to me, and so I commend him for doing that.
Not one lie told.
Yeah, not at all. Can you refresh the people that are watching, the people that are listening, what he's referring to though? Because he said something, but the people might need context if they don't remember what Tyreek said at the end of the season.
Well, I can't give you verbatim, but I think he said something that he might be looking to get out of here because he liked winning, and you know he got to do what's in the best interest for him. Things of that nature. He said a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he did.
And
he did. But I think also I love what Tua said. Obviously, publicly, Tua is going to have his receivers back, but also hold his receiver accountable.
And he should.
Everything he said. Also, for me as a football player, a former player, understanding the frustrations that a receiver would have, who'd had a down season for the first time, who's not used to having a lackluster season like that, the frustrations build up, the inconsistency. All right, I'm not used to this. So what's the first thing you do? You vent about not actually wanting to be in that situation anymore, and seeing that whatever method Tyreek was trying to do and trying to maybe find a way to get out of Miami and find somewhere else to go, maybe back to Kansas City or wherever it may be. It didn't work out that way. So what I have to do now, I can't take what I said back. All I can do is work on myself, apologize to my teammates, apologize to my quarterback and my coaches. And there's one way to make them forget about everything is to do what you do best.
Mm-hmm.
Catching touchdowns, that's catching passes and working your ass off. And that's 3 things that he already does, which is why he's one of the best at what he does now in the game. I think he's going to be fine.
Sometimes when you're angry, Ocho.
Yeah.
And I get it. And I hate that. I really do. I hate when guys get angry and they don't speak to the media.
Yeah.
Because when you score 50, there's never a time when somebody dropped 50 in the NBA, they didn't speak to the media.
Yeah.
There's never a time when somebody had 150, 200, 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. They didn't speak to the media. But the moment you get a little frustrated, you don't want to speak to the media. But in certain situations,
right,
if it's a situation where you're so upset and the words that come out of your mouth might do irreparable harm, go ahead and chalk it up and say, hey,
I can't
speak right now.
But what's your saying? When emotions are high, logic is
low. And that's why I said, you know what? And I get up, I want you to good, bad, or indifferent.
Yes, sir.
Because you make the same money. It ain't like, you know what, I had a bad game, Ocho. So Ocho had a bad game. Ocho only had 4 for 50 yards. Well, Ocho, we're going to give you 4 for 50 yards money. Ocho had 10 for 260. Okay, right. Now, Ocho, we're going to give you 10 for 260 money. You make the same either way.
Right.
But we are human. Yeah, there were times, man, I spoke to the media after the game. I'm seething because I know we had some guys that didn't play like they were supposed to.
Right.
And sometimes I was one of those guys.
Oh, same. I can remember my games where I played bad. I'm talking about vividly.
Yes.
Buffalo.
I have no problem telling the media. I got to do better.
Yeah.
John's job is to throw it. My job is to catch it.
Catch it. Yeah.
Well, if he's throwing it, I ain't catching it. I ain't doing my job. So I'm letting him and the team down.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Tua acknowledged what he said. Because a lot of times, oh, man, we know how guys are and so forth and so on. That's our brother. He didn't do that.
No.
That lets me know that what he said not only bothered him, but it bothered other people in the room. And they had a conversation with Tyreek. They've talked to Tyreek about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
They talked to Tyreek about this. And I like that, Ocho, because, sometimes, Ocho, they try to gloss it over. Man, it ain't that big of a deal. Oh, absolutely. Man, please.
Yeah. And there's only one person that can get away with saying that, and that was the quarterback. That's the only one. That's the only person, because it all falls back on the quarterback not being there. Okay, my numbers aren't what they used to be. And anything that Tyreek says at the end of the season, who they going to point the finger at? Quarterback.
Yeah. And so, but Tyreek knows what he has to do.
Yeah.
I looked at Tyreek body this year compared to what it was last year.
Yeah.
He looks 10, 15 pounds lighter.
I told you what he looked like at the goddamn workout. Why that workout?
Yeah.
Workout? Oh my God.
He look. The thing is, Ocho, he's already so explosive. Even if he leaves a step, he's still faster than anybody else in the league.
Hey, completely. And it's crazy. And you know what? The fact he didn't lose a step because he just ran a goddamn 10-1 last month. What? And he's not even training to run track. How you not even track training and you ran a 10-1? Imagine if he was in track shape or had track technique or got track coaching. That 10-1 dropped down to 9.8, 9.9.
Yeah, he definitely get this. He probably could get to 10 easy.
Come on, man. He gonna be all right though. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
But he just look. You got to realize where he came from. See, they never had these problems in Kansas City.
No, sir.
So Tyreek ain't used to this. Tyreek used to my homeboy being there. And so he used to knowing, okay, now, granted, his first couple of years in Miami, he's number one. He going to get all the balls, blah, blah, blah. Now, in Kansas City, he had to split that with Kelsey, maybe Sammy Watkins, or maybe someone else. But he knew he's going to get X, and he knew Mahomes was going to be there.
Right.
It's hard, no matter how great you are. Look, only DeAndre Hopkins can just go through quarterbacks and still put up Pro Bowl, All-Pro numbers.
And you know who else did it? Goddamn Andre Johnson.
Yeah.
He had a quarterback carousel as well, and for some reason, production didn't even matter, regardless of who got there throwing it.
Yep. So, I'm happy that he said Tyreek is working, but like you said, it takes time. And see, Ocho, he could have lied. Oh yeah, we done moved past that and moved on and say, nah, nope.
Listen, Tyreek gonna make everybody forget about this week 1. Guarantee you, because I know what Mike McDaniel's gonna do. I know what he gonna call. They out the gate, week 1, they dialing up 10.
But see, that's where you need leadership.
Yeah.
Because look at the situation that we dealt with in Baltimore in 2000. The offense went 5 weeks and we didn't score a touchdown.
it could have split us at the seams. And the thing that really helped me, Ray, Woody, 2 guys on defense, 1 guy on offense, we were really close. We did everything together.
Yeah.
On the road, we was in each other's room, laughing, talking. We went out. We always went out together. We went to get something to eat. We did that together. And I just remember telling them, I said, "You guys, y'all are doing unbelievable. Y'all having a great season, historically great season." I said, but the thing I loved about football is they don't take great units to the Super Bowl.
No.
They take teams.
Yes, sir.
So I don't care. I don't care what y'all do. If we don't start doing our part.
Right.
But when we start doing our part, don't you guys let down.
Right.
We'll get what we have to get fixed. Y'all just stay the course. And me being able to relay that to Woody, to be able to relay that to Rod, to Ray, and to let them know that, hey, and then, to tell Brian, bro, I ain't telling you nothing you don't know, but it ain't getting done.
Yeah.
Hey,
what we gonna do? When I think about that 2000 team y'all had,
yeah,
that defense was so good. It was so good. Y'all didn't have to be as great as they did. All you
that would
have
been unfair.
Yeah, it would have been unfair. All y'all had to do, just meet them halfway. Just meet them halfway. Give us 10 points. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, if we got a 10-0 lead, it was over for you.
Game is over.
Unless we fumbled and you got a scoop and score, or you got a pick six.
Right.
When Marvin Lewis, we started playing, and Marvin would say, "Shay, give us 10."
Yeah.
I say 10 what? We ain't about to get 10 what? Marvin say, I remember we started playing, Marvin say, "Hey, give us 10." We got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Marvin say, "Give us 7." I say, "Marvin, do you realize what you said?" I say, "Marvin, these teams in the playoffs." He said, "You should give us 7 and give it to us early." We played the Raiders. And that we had a great. So Marvin was the DC. Jack Del Rio was the linebackers coach.
Yeah.
Rex Ryan was the D-line coach. I think. Who was our DB coach? I forget his name, but he ended up going to be DC somewhere. But we were loaded. We played the Raiders in the championship game. They said, "Give us 7, it's over."
I remember.
Shug say, "Shay, y'all give us 7 early at the half, it's over." I say, "Ray, they like the number 1 scoring team in football. What you mean give us? Say, "Shay, give us 7 at the half." I said, "Well, I'm good for 7. Big play Shay. Big play Shay, good for 7. I got that. Hey, I got that touchdown. I came to the sideline. Like Smokey Mama told him, make it work."
Yeah.
She told me, "This ain't enough." Smokey say, "Ain't enough. It ain't enough." She say, "Make it enough."
Hey, was it running back Napoleon Kaufman back then?
No, it was Charlie Gardner.
Okay, I forgot about Charlie. I forgot about Charlie.
Charlie Gardner. I don't think Nappy was there then.
He was nice. He was nice too.
He had speed.
Yeah, he was nice.
Now you let him get outside. Now he gonna cause some problems for you. Yeah, he hit us about 201 year at the Broncos. But I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's where veteran presence comes in,
right.
Especially guys that are that's not really concerned about numbers or you're trying to win. At a certain point in time, bro, what? Man, I don't care how much money you make, man. When you lose it sucks.
Oh, it's bad.
Man, you hate. I like, damn.
It's bad.
You ain't Ocho, and people in chat, you're not thinking about a check. You're like, man, I'm out here in this hot heat. I'm out here in this cold. I'm out here, my body's aching. I'm hurting, and we losing.
Hey, hold on now. You got to think about this now. I was in Cincinnati 11 years, 10? You know how many winning seasons I had in Cincinnati?
How many?
Maybe 2, 1.
Ooh, Lord. Have mercy, Ocho.
Ash might be able to fact check me on that.
Ooh.
But there's a reason I chose to have so much fun. There's a reason. How do I block out the losing part?
I don't know.
Make sure I'm
You
doing
better man than me.
Hey, make sure I'm doing everything I can.
True.
That's all I can do. I know that 2005 season, that was a winning season. Might have had two winning seasons. Maybe.
In your career or in Cincinnati?
In Cincinnati. Shit,
Wow.
Cincinnati is my career. What you mean?
You played in New England. You got a year out there.
Oh, that don't count, man.
That's on your resume.
Nah.
And guess what? If you go to the hall, they're going to put that on your plaque.
I ain't going to the hall. I put my own jacket on.
That's okay. But if you were to, they're going to put it. And everybody say, I guarantee you, go to Wikipedia and see if they got New England in there. Pull up, hey, chat, pull up Ocho in Wikipedia and see if they mention anything about New England. They will.
I bet they don't.
I bet they do.
I don't even know how to get on Wikipedia.
Don't worry about it. I'm finna get on there for you. I'm finna get on there for you. Ooh, you might need to have them take that spouse thing off there, but that's neither here nor there right now.
What did it say?
I ain't say nothing, but I'm saying. He played football at Santa Monica Corsairs. Oregon State.
That's me. Oregon State. That's me.
Oregon State Beavers, and he played for Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots during his tenure playing in the NFL.
Hold on. What about they ain't put? I played in Montreal too.
Nope, they didn't put that up there.
But I played in Mexico too. They ain't put that.
Oh, they did. They said he Cincinnati Bengals from 2001 to 2010. The Patriots 2011. They got an asterisk by Miami, but Montreal Alouettes in 2014,
right?
And Del Monterrey in 2017.
See. You know what? I have the greatest career of any NFL player ever because I played in the States, I played in Canada, and I played in Mexico. Who else could say that? Yeah. What are we talking about? Different.
He was a member of the Bengals 40th anniversary and 50th anniversary teams.
That's me. Hey, I was good. Because you know how good you gotta be to play in the States. You can play in the NFL, play in Canada. And Canada, listen, I told you about my experience in Canada. Ain't no way in hell some of them fellas should be down there in Canada. I think people look at the pay or the difference and think, oh, Canada's sweet. Shh. Man.
What was that?
Hey,
Cam Lake. Didn't they have Miami had a guy that came out of Canada? Cameron Wade. Okay.
Man.
Yep.
See, that's just one. There are a few examples of people.
Warren Moon, Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie. But there's so many more. The numbers, the politics, the opportunity. There are so many players in Canada. Like it almost irks my soul that they didn't get the opportunity because there's no reason you should be here. Every week we play somebody different. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 guys. Why are you here? What are you doing? But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Darrius Slay says A.J. Brown is the best receiver in the NFL. He went on Richard Sherman's podcast to explain why. Let's take a listen to what he had to say, Ocho.
Everybody on that list is from top 4 is mostly schemed open for me. As a DB, I done seen Chase line up in the backfield. I see Justin line up in the backfield. I seen Tyreek be getting the 3-point stands by the damn tackle, guard, and be motioned across there. All I see is AJ doing is line up at X. Come see about me. If you want to see about me, I'm over here. You know where I'm at. I'm not finna go in this backfield. Right. I'm not motioning out of there and get isolated on no linebacker, none of that. I'm coming to see your best dude to make your best dude look like that's your worst dude. He don't run from no smoke. So people having him at 5, and then people want to talk about the quarterback play. All these guys got like real deal, like professional, like pro type of quarterbacks. They always say Hurts this and Hurts that. Out of all of them, when it come down to his passing, but like I say, Hurts throw the best deep ball, and guess what? AJ Brown most likely the best at catching that deep ball.
I like that. I like what he said. We don't have.
But I disagree with him.
In which part? Talk to me. Let me let you go first.
Chase ain't no scheme guy.
No.
Justin Jefferson ain't no scheme guy.
Tyreek
Tyreek ain't no scheme guy.
Absolutely not.
Because their OCs are creative.
Bingo. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad.
It ain't my fault that AJ doesn't have a creative OC.
But he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
You don't get to win the Triple Crown and be a scheme. You don't have 1,800 receiving yards in scheme. You that guy.
Yeah.
You that guy.
Yeah.
And when you that guy, you're that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I disagree.
And I'm not saying that AJ isn't a good, great receiver, however you want to categorize him. But I disagree with Slay on that part. That Chase and Jetta and Reek are they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
I disagree as well. What Darius has to understand is when you have those players that are in your top five at the receiver position, A.J. Brown is in a position where they have so many other weapons where you don't even have to be creative over there because you have a skilled player in A.J. Brown that is no different than having a Marvin Harrison. Chat, listen to me closely. I'm not saying A.J. Brown is Marvin Harrison. When Marvin Harrison lined up, what side he was going to be on?
He's on the right.
He's on the right. He ain't going nowhere. A.J. Brown just happened to have that same skill set, that same dog in him, and that DNA in him where he knows he can line up and he can get out. I call it getting out the mud. Yeah. You call a play, the offensive coordinator don't got to worry about you. I just know Jalen Hurts could be blindfolded, call a play, slant, route, curl, out, whatever it may be, and he knows exactly where A.J. Brown will be at, and he can get it out the mud. When it comes to Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and some of these other receivers, sometimes you have to get creative in order to get them the ball. Why? Because they're going to roll coverage to him every time if you keep them in every time.
Yes.
They really can't do that over there in Philly because you got that gangster in the backfield where you got to drop that fucking safety down in the box.
Right.
But Justin Jefferson, you can line him up on the left side or the right side and say, we need you to get open the rest of the game. You can do like that too.
Yeah, my job as the OC Ocho is to not let your job be easy. Yeah. Because if I just line him up there, I'm making your job easy.
Easy, yeah. Roll the coverage.
Find out where he is.
And just roll to him. That's it. Period.
I'm going to make you find my guy. But there are guys you can scheme and you still can't get them open.
No.
Chase him. Jetta him. That's why on most everybody's list, when you see receivers come out, they're 1-2.
It's the same ones.
It's 1-2.
Yeah.
And even though Tyreek had a bad year, and I'm not saying because I like AJ. AJ is a big physical receiver. He's going to catch the ball in traffic. He's tremendous run after the catch. Yes. He can catch the deep ball. And sometimes he gets frustrated because he's not involved as soon as he thinks he should be.
Right.
Or as much as he should be. Right. And he have lapses sometimes. But he's phenomenal. But that's why I disagree with Slay. I get what he's saying.
I do.
He's like, look, the guy just lines up on one side and he said, okay, come see me.
But see,
Ocho.
Yeah, go ahead.
With that being said, even if Chase is not lined up on the same side, he's still saying you still got to come see me. Whether I'm in the slot, whether I'm on the right, whether I'm on the left, you still got to deal with me.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are a few players like that too, huh? There are a few players, if we were just playing basic football and saying, okay, we're breaking the huddle, I formation, and you just line up on the same side every single time, and the defense knows exactly where you're going to be. There are a few players, maybe 8 or 7 of them, that can say, you know what, I'm leaving you on that island, and you just going to have to get open.
Right.
That can actually do it. And it makes the offensive coordinating job easy when you have those type of players. It ain't that many of them at receiver. Everyone else, you have to condense splits, you have to put them in motion, you have to do all these things to get them open. Everybody can't get out there and just get it out the muscle. It ain't
right.
It's very, very difficult.
It is. But y'all doing them a disservice because if everybody knows where he is, look here, they ran stunts with LT. They ran stunts with Reggie and Bruce. That don't mean they couldn't do it, but I'm not trying to just, let's try to make their job easier.
Yeah.
So like I said, I get what Slay is trying to say.
Yeah.
He's like, look, just imagine if they moved him around. Just imagine, instead of just lining up as the X, he lined up. They put him in the slot and they did different things with him. They stacked him, so forth and so on. Okay, fine, but Ja'Marr Chase is not a scheme receiver.
No,
neither is Jetta. Neither is Tyreek. Now I don't know the other guys that were in the top. I think they had AJ, so I don't know if it was Puka
CD.
or if it was Nico Cobb. CD Lamb. Well, CD is mainly plays in the slot. He can go outside, but he's mainly in the slot.
The funny thing about those top 5 you just named is you could switch the team. You could put AJ in Cincinnati. You could put Chase in Philly. I can't hear you. You hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, there you go. You back. I'm blurry. You can see me?
No, I'm looking at me. Did my light? Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah. I say all those players we talk about, like they interchangeable. You can put them on any team and they're gonna be productive.
Yes.
Where they at? They're gonna be productive no matter where you at. You can put Tyreek in Philly, Tyreek in Miami, Tyreek in Cincinnati, Tyreek in Dallas, or just put in. They all gonna be able to get open, all of them. Now, once you get out that top 7 or 8 or 10,
yeah.
Now we need to look. We need
not to interchange. Not look. I think the thing is that Chase was 1, Jetta was 2, Reek was 3, CD was 4, AJ was 5.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Malik Neighbors.
Oof. Boys, but them boys nasty, boy.
Yeah, I think Nico Collins cracked the top 10.
Nasty.
Mike Evans. Oh no, Garrett. Yeah, Nico was 8. Mike Evans and Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, another one. Get you out the muscle. Can line up and get. It's so funny. It's only a few of them. As many receivers as there are in the NFL, it's only a few. I'm leaving you out here. I call it receivers that the offensive coordinator don't have to worry about. You make my job easy because I can do everything. I can do more with my offense because I know you can take care of your business.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about you.
Yeah, I think the thing is that when you leave a receiver in one position, now you let them set their defense and they can okay, we're going to roll the coverage here. No, find me. Catch me if you can. Find me. I'm playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
I'm in the slot. I might motion out of the backfield. I might line up at Z. I might line up at X. Ain't no telling. Hey, the slot, the wing, whatever.
You know what? A good point too. What Darius Slay just said. Now you get a better understanding of why AJ was frustrated last year because
I knew why.
There was no creativity.
No,
there was no creativity. You leave me on one side and allowing the defense to dictate what we want to do. Why? Because they allowed Jalen Hurts to play into the confines of that offense and not do anything extra outside of that. Where if they're gonna let you catch the ball, it got to be 1-on-1.
Yeah. I knew why. Everybody knew why, and they tried to dress it up. Jalen Hurts was throwing for 120 yards.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win a championship with that. And and he got better and better. And you see, go look at his playoff numbers. They got better and better. And in the Super Bowl, he was sensational. Every time he got 1-on-1, he made him play for every time they gave him 1-on-1. He made him pay because Spags he was not going to let Saquon beat him.
Yeah.
He neutralized Saquon. But in the process of that, he left his corners on an island.
Yeah. And you saw what happened. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just throw this out there too. My honorable mentions as well. They've given you a small sample size on what they can do when Tank Dell comes back and he's healthy.
Yeah, he ain't come back this year. I don't think he come back this year. He get 26.
My young bull over there in Baltimore, Zay Flowers. That's another one.
Brian Thomas Jr. should have been on the honorable mention list.
Brian Thomas Jr. Another one. We said Malik Neighbors, right?
Yeah, well, he on the list.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, he's number 7.
Yeah. Now, I don't have all the NFL teams in front of me. I'm just going off the top of my head based on skill set.
I mean, you still got DK. You got George Pickens. You got Higgins.
Oh, T. Yeah.
You got Judy.
Judy belong in that conversation.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Calvin,
Lad McConkey.
Lad.
I mean, if you think about really, I mean, Rod and CD were really the only slots.
Right. See, that's what I don't like. The number of people that belong in the conversation. Some people get left out that are just as consistent as Amon-Ra St. Brown or CD Lamb, Lad McConkey. Stay open.
I think he's gonna have a big year.
Zay Flowers, he stay open in that slot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you have a top 10, obviously you got to leave somebody out because you only got 10 slots.
Yeah.
They're like, give me the 10 best rappers. Well, somebody going to get left out because there are 1,000 rappers, past and present. You go, okay, give me your 10 best R&B singers. Well, you're going to leave somebody out. If you okay, give me your 50 best, women R&B singers. Somebody's going to get left out.
Yeah.
You only got 10 slots. So, and you have to be okay because, like, man, bro, it is what it is. And people got to understand that doesn't mean, and you might make somebody else's list and not someone else's. Right. But Ocho, during Cowboys training camp, fans have been shouting at Jerry and Stephen Jones, pay Micah, pay Micah. Stephen spoke to reporters about it, said it doesn't change anything. We want to pay Micah too. He's got to want to be paid.
Don't do that.
Jerry also keeps calling Micah Michael Parsons. What you mean? He want to get paid, but he don't want to pay. He don't want y'all to pay him what y'all want to pay him because see, y'all think y'all want to pay him at a discount, and he already told you that ain't gonna happen. The discount was 2 years ago. It ain't now.
Yeah,
because that was before you let Max Crosby reset the market. That was before you let Danielle Hunter reset the market. That was before you let Myles Garrett reset the market. And that you let TJ Watt reset it again.
Yeah.
That was before all of that. Now, I don't know what y'all talking. We're at 42 and a half.
Hey,
that's where I'm at. I don't know what you're talking. I want to get paid.
Right. And matter of fact, since you keep talking trash in the media, in the news, and you're not calling me by my right name, make it 43 for good measure.
Yeah. You know what? My mama named me Micah. Call me Micah. You call me Michael too many times. 44. Right. And as a matter of fact, since Stephen came out and said, "Oh, Micah gotta want to be paid," 45. Lying on me. He lied on me. That man want to be paid, but he ain't gonna let y'all pay him what y'all want to pay him. Y'all always wait till the last minute. Ocho, look, here's the thing. I promise you, it is cheaper to get your car serviced than it is to get it repaired. Listen what I'm saying.
Come on, guy.
All right, go ahead, Ocho. They ain't
hey,
listening to me, Ocho.
Come on,
they ain't listening to me.
It's Sunday. Come on now. Come on, Pastor.
It's either to get your car serviced than it is to get it repaired. Now, the choice is yours.
That's a good one.
Micah, you could have serviced Micah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to repair him, which means you got to make him whole.
Well, if I had a collection plate, I'd pass it around. That was a good one.
And that's the Ocho. That's how it works. The longer you let something go,
yes, sir,
the more it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
The price is not coming down on Micah. Did you think the prices was coming down on Micah Parsons? The guy's he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's a 3-time first team All-Pro. Now I don't think he made All-Pro last year, first team, but he's he's been to the Pro Bowl every single year. The price is only going up.
Hold on. Because listen, I got to get that pen and pad because that was a bar. You gave me a bar. Bring that. I got to use that in my next argument. Hey, give me that line one more time.
It's easy to get your car serviced than it is repaired.
Yeah, I don't know the context and when I'm gonna be able to use it, but I'm gonna use that.
Oh, you'll be able to use it. And that's the thing.
The man's been asking for a contract. But what does Jerry like to do? Wait until the umpteenth hour. He waits until the umpteenth hour and then wonder why Dak cracked him over his head both times. Dak hit him over his head both times. Dak went 40, then he went to 60. Dak said, since y'all making me wait, guess what gonna cost you next time? 70.
Dang.
Because clearly, y'all, they've been telling people for the longest, we like Cooper Rush. We like Cooper Rush. Really? Y'all like Cooper Rush, huh? Y'all should have put him in.
Yeah, play games if you want to.
Y'all should. If y'all like Cooper, if you like Cooper Rush as much as you say you did, you would have never gave Dak $60 million.
They just talking on. You understand who the type of caliber quarterback that can carry your team, or at least give you a chance to win.
And Dak knew from the moment that Cooper Rush was a free agent and not one person bid, Dak said, y'all stuck like Chuck.
But you know the eye in the sky don't lie.
No.
All 31 other teams, they get to see film too. They get to see film too.
They do.
They
do.
You listen, as owners and a GM and managers, you can say what you want to verbally, but when you turn the film on, if it don't match and it don't align with what you say about a player, they not going for that.
Yeah. And every once in a while, Ocho, you can go into the draft and you will you'll get a Russell Wilson in the 3rd round. You'll get a Dak Prescott in the 4th round. You're never going to get another Tom Brady in the 6th round. So stop looking.
Nah.
Stop looking. That was the Hope Diamond. You found the Hope Diamond.
Unicorn.
Yeah, so stop looking. But sometimes you'll be able to find you a really good quarterback that's not a 1st round draft pick or not a high draft pick. But without that guy in today's game and the way the game is set up today, the way they've handicapped the defense and way they've propped up the offense, without that guy, you ain't winning.
No.
You're not. You're just not. You can't play defense good enough
Not today.
to overcome inadequate quarterback play. Correct. In today's
game. Era. Absolutely not. Listen,
no.
It could work. It could work during our era.
Yeah.
It could work during our era. You play defense and have a decent quarterback.
Decent quarterback, nice running game.
No disrespect. The Bears, when they played the Colts in the Super Bowl, the identity for that Bears team was what? Their defense.
Yes.
No disrespect to Rex Grossman. No disrespect.
But he was Rex Grossman going against Peyton Manning.
Come on now. But that defense was unbelievable that year.
And the thing, what happened, it started raining. But if you go back and look, the Colts almost ran for 200 yards.
Joseph Adai, right? Joseph Adai?
Yeah, it was Joseph Adai and what was the other guy name? I forget his name, Ocho. But they had a 2-headed monster. That was the difference in the game. But in today's game, the way they play today, the way the rules are set up today,
you got to have a quarterback. You got to.
You got to. And I don't know what Jared's waiting on. Maybe he thinks the price is gonna, the bottom's gonna drop out of this. It ain't. You mess around and let him have 20 sacks, what you gonna do? And now he's gonna hit you over the head for $50 million.
Well, what if he just plays it out and goes somewhere else?
But see, again, that's where the NFLPA should have come in, because you got 2 franchise tags.
Damn.
So yeah.
Now you see, there you go. Prime example of why I should be appointed the director of the NFLPA. Because that's one of the things I'm getting out. Franchise tag. Okay, they got to go. Guaranteed contracts. Let's implement guaranteed contracts. Let's talk about that.
I want no franchise tag.
I want
lifetime health benefits.
Yeah, come on now. You think, man, listen, I might joke and laugh, but when it comes to business and I put a suit and tie on, it's a whole different ball game.
Well, they definitely need somebody that's shrewd, understands the aspect of it,
knowing that what was headed down the track in the next couple of years, and then you're reading all this stuff about there might be some criminality involved with this. It's just not it's not a good look for the NFLPA.
No.
Now you kind of understand kind of what it's been lacking proper representation for lack of a better word, Ocho. It's just hopefully I hope, because look, you and I don't benefit from it anymore.
No,
but I just want the players that's now and the ones that's going to be coming in. I want them to get the maximum bang for the buck.
And there's only one person that can do that for them. You hear me? There's only one person that would not only represent the players, but will represent the NFLPA. That's me. I'm gonna put my name in the hat. Don't worry about that.
You gonna put your name in the hat?
Oh, I'm gonna put my name in the hat. Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, who better? Who better? Come on now.
I don't know, Ocho. You ain't been keeping up on things like you supposed
I'm
to.
keeping up. I do my homework now. Don't let it look a few laughs and little jokes, throw you off your game. I'm hip. My eyes can see. My ears can hear.
Mm-hmm.
My nose, I can smell. Yeah.
I want Micah to get paid now.
He gonna get paid. I don't like the fact that they're allowing all these days to go by and he's not practicing. And when he does get paid, he's going from 0 to 100. I don't like that.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have any, knock on wood, he doesn't have any, because you know what normally happens, soft tissue.
Yes. Because the body has to get used to the pushing, the pulling, the tugging, the ripping, makes no sense.
It doesn't. Because I mean, if I'm Mike, I'm thinking like, bro, what do I have to do?
Man, I've done everything right.
All pro. I've been to the Pro Bowl every year. I've had double-digit sacks every year. I've done everything that you've asked me to be. I've been a model citizen. As far as we know, he hadn't run a foul, hadn't been any trouble off the field. I've done everything that you've asked. I've been a model citizen.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a great representation for this ball club. And now it's my turn.
Yeah.
It is my turn. Dak had his turn. CD had his turn. Trayvon Diggs had his turn. Steele had his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's my turn. At some point in time, Jerry, you got to be ahead of the curve. You always fall behind the curve, and that's why you got to pay so much. You fall behind the curve.
Yeah.
You either ahead of the curve or you're in the curve. Because if you fall behind it, you're behind. Now you got to pay extra to catch up.
But this is the problem. When someone doesn't see anything wrong with the way they do things, there's no reason to change. There's no reason to change. If I did it to everybody else, what makes Micah any different? I did it to Dak. I did it to CD Lamb. I did it to others in the past, long before these players were even born. I've been doing it my way for a very long time. I'm not now for what? Because winning is not my ultimate goal. It's making a profit and continuing to remain the most profitable franchise.
Yeah, look, you let one of your greatest defensive players go for nothing, DeMarcus Ware, because you thought he was done. All he did was go to Denver, helped him win a Super Bowl,
win a chip, yeah,
and play at an all pro level until he was done. So clearly,
you're doing something right, huh?
Yeah. I just, like I said, it's tough. But you miss calling the guy's name. He's just been there 5 years. That's all.
You doing that on purpose, huh?
I don't think he's doing it on purpose. Man, Jerry,
he ain't that old not to know his star player's name on defense.
Man, you know how the most people be called. Man, my grandma ain't never called me by my real name. My granddaddy gave my brother the name Spanky because he couldn't say Sterling.
Right.
So he gave him a name he could remember. Hey, Spanky. No, like I said, I mean, Michael. It's never been Michael. It's been Micah. Everybody knows the man's name.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What if Micah is short for Michael and we didn't even know that?
I think his name is Micah.
Okay. I'm just.
And no. Nah, normally Mike is short for Michael.
Right.
Not Micah.
You're right.
But hey, maybe it is. You know what, Ocho? We got Google maybe.
Yeah, you might.
I mean, he ain't mentioned. I ain't never heard him. You know.
Yeah, we might want to fact check that because nobody knew Chad was short for Chadwick.
Micah Aaron Parsons.
Hey, his middle name Aaron.
Because what I just said, yes.
Okay. Listen, his mama named him Aaron. I'm calling him Aaron from now on.
And he just turned 26 years of age in May.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. Ocho. The Buccaneers will not allow undrafted free agent D lineman Desmond Watson to practice until he gets in better shape and reaches an undisclosed weight goal. Watson weighed 464 pounds at his pro day earlier this offseason and has lost nearly 30 pounds since joining the team, but he needs to lose more.
That's a good thing, especially in that Florida heat. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
They're like, you ain't finna keel over on us.
Yeah, but also, remember, he played right in Gainesville, right down the street. He ain't played that far away, so I'm sure he's used to the heat. But I think him
He ain't used to running like this.
Oh, yeah, it's different. It's different. I think he or they understand that he will be able to perform better at his position at a smaller weight. And not allow him to get out there and practice until they see fit, him being ready. I have a question.
Yeah.
If he's 400 pounds right now, how much do you think Vita Vea weigh?
No, he ain't 400 pounds. He's 434 right now.
Oh, shit.
He was when he started that, he was almost 500 when he got to Florida. He weighed 464 at his pro day. I think he's 434 currently.
Right.
I can see them wanting him somewhere between 4 and 415.
What you think Gilbert Brown weighed when he played?
Probably 380. But this Watson is tall. Watson like 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6".
He that tall?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. Hey, he quick too, boy. His short area quickness, he real quick with it. Hey, boy, when he get out on that field and they got him and Vita Vea together in them A guys.
Ocho, he's 6'6". Yes. Yes, I told you he tall. Yeah, he a big. Yes. And so the tall, that's why Gilbert was probably 370, 380. Because Gilbert was probably 6'2". My man's 6'6". Do you know how much weight, the higher you stack something, the heavier it can get?
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know he was that tall. He looked
Yes.
short when he was at Florida.
He looked short because he's so big.
6'6"?
6'6".
Boy, ain't nobody gonna be able to run the ball. Boy, Vita Vea and him in that goddamn A gap.
Mm-hmm.
Man, damn.
Yeah, but I think just for general health purposes.
Right.
He got to get that under control.
Understandable.
Yeah.
He gonna be a force when he get out there, though. I know that.
I hope so, Ocho. I'm pulling for young fella. I'm pulling for it. To come in at almost 500 pounds, to get a scholarship, to get down to 464. Now he's probably down to 434. I mean, people don't understand, but that's still a big ass man. 400 pounds? Let that sink in. He 400 pounds and he athletic. He ain't just sitting around just eating.
Move now.
Yes.
Move.
And he's only gonna get so small.
Right.
He's 6'6". And he's always going to have this problem, Ocho, because his body knows, hell, I carried 500, so I can do it again.
Right.
So he's always going to have to fight that battle of his body going back to where it was comfortable. His body was comfortable there.
Right.
And that's what I tell people when people ask me, say, well,
man, I want to lose it. I said, let me ask you a question. What is a weight you can get to and you don't have to kill yourself to stay at? Because if you got to kill yourself, the 1-2 days that you don't kill yourself, you're going right back.
Back to it, right.
So where can you get to a weight that's comfortable for you that you don't have to kill yourself to maintain it? And in the process of doing that, stop saying diet, because diet have start and stop dates. Say, I'm embarking on a lifestyle change.
You gotta have discipline too, Unc. It's one thing to say, it's one thing to say it and do it in season for 6 months, but what's gonna happen in the next 6 months where you're not playing? You got to be able to stick to that plan, whatever that plan may be.
Yeah,
hard too. That's hard, especially
for sure.
When you
yes, he's been. It's hard for me to see a scenario where Desmond Watson was not always a large kid. Large child, large kid, large teen. He's only 22.
Yeah.
So he's probably been large. It's hard for me to see a scenario where he wasn't at least a 10-pound baby. Hell, I was 10 pounds.
Real? I was 12. That's crazy.
I was 10 pounds, so it's hard. And I'm not, I think I'm normal, but I'm not a normal guy. I mean, I'm 250. He outweighed me by almost 200 pounds. So it's hard for me to believe that he weighs 6-7 pounds as a baby, and now all of a sudden he this size.
Right.
I mean, look, it's not always, but a lot of times big babies be big kids, be big adults. But I'm rooting for him. I sure hope he can pull this off. He can get this down. Ocho Chargers reportedly signed Rashawn Slater, 4 years, $114 million, $92 million guaranteed, making him the richest offensive lineman in NFL history. He just passed Tristan Wirfs, who did a deal. His 28.5 is $380,000 more than Tristan Wirfs. Penei Sewell was at $28 million, Trent Williams at $27.55, and Christian Darrisaw is at $26 million.
Wait a minute. Where's Lane Johnson?
I think Lane about 25.
Oh, well, we know who's finna reset that market then.
They just did. But see, the thing is, Lane was like, bro, y'all just get me done. Because they always stay ahead of the curve with Lane.
Right.
Remember, they just did Lane. They just did Mailata. They just did Dickerson. AJ, Devontae, Saquon.
Yeah.
Jalen.
Yeah.
Now you got that big dog coming down the pike.
Oh yeah. They got
Carter.
They got to save everything they can for that one. That's finna break that's finna break the bank.
Just like I don't know if you remember that. Welcome back, Carter. It was Carter, but welcome back, Carter.
Yeah.
Because you got to welcome him back with open arms. Because in the next 5 years, he's gonna be the dominant defensive. He could easily be the dominant defensive player in football. He has that kind of ability.
He going to year 3, right? This year 3?
Yes.
Well, he would get paid after this season with the way Howie and
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, that's dope.
Lane didn't they just redo Lane last year, Ash? Yes, they just redid him last year, making 25.
Okay.
But he that boy, Lane. I don't need to be. I don't need to be the highest paid.
Yeah.
Just keep me up there. Just keep me up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we got money to go around. We can keep this team together.
Yes, sir.
And I can continue to win. Cause man, it's easy to go out there and stay healthy and fight when I know, every week we got a chance to win this thing. But boy, these salaries are going crazy. I mean, an offensive lineman making $28 million, damn near 30.
That got to be the blind side. Please tell me he's a left tackle.
Yes, he left.
Oh, I was going to say. Well, that's the listen.
Well, Penei Sewell and Lane are right.
Right. Yeah.
And Slater, Wirfs, they moved Tristan to the left side because he started out as a right tackle.
Right.
Obviously, that silverback Trent Williams, he's been 10 Pro Bowls. He's been that boy for a minute. I love all these guys. I love them all. But healthy, he's the best in the business. Trent.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Even at his age.
Absolutely. When he
Everybody at the absolute best, Trent that boy.
Yeah.
He him. And I love Lane Johnson because Lane ain't nothing to play with. All these guys, I mean, that's why they make the money they make.
Right.
Tristan Wirfs, Panay Sewell, all these guys, Darren Shaw. I think Darren Shaw was injured last year. All these guys are good. But at his best, he ain't to be played with.
Mm.
Jim Harbaugh says Justin Herbert biggest weakness is offensive teammates must get to his level. I see him at the level. That's the highest level of the quarterback. First 5 seasons, nobody's thrown for more yards in NFL history. This is the truth. Justin Herbert's biggest weakness is all of those that are counting on the offense, coaches, offensive line, playmakers, receivers, running backs, to get to his level. Ocho?
Yeah.
Do you like him saying that?
Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Listen, the players need to hear that. When you got a quarterback playing at that kind of level, we need everybody else to show up. We need everybody else to show up. And he's really talking about the skill position. Honestly, that's what he's calling out. I want one person. There's one person to
No,
make.
he said he talking to coaches, offensive line, playmakers, receivers, running back. He talking to everybody on the offensive side.
Coaches ain't on the field, but the people, the schemes and the X's and O's, that's one thing. But the people that's on that field and that green grass between them lines, they got to execute everything.
Right.
There's one person that I highly believe, that I love to death, and I'm hoping this is his year, and I need him to show up and show out, and that's Quentin Johnson.
Yeah.
I need you to show up and show out and be the receiver that I know you could be, so I can keep talking my shit.
He had a couple of drops. I think he's been plagued with drops.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen, every team has one. The Bengals have Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. You know? Every team has one. That player that you can count on. I need Quentin Johnson to be that guy for Justin Herbert. Whatever he needs, I need him to be that guy.
I'm trying to think if I ever heard a coach say that. I've never heard a coach say that. Maybe not publicly. Maybe behind closed doors.
Yeah, closed doors. But it's a good thing. Harbaugh's not one of those that's going to shy away from what he wants to say and what he truly believes.
No, he's not.
No, I truly believe. I'm not saying it's in the meeting room. I'm saying it publicly so you all know I need you to show up to do your job. I need all of you to be held accountable, because I'm looking at the numbers that my quarterback is putting up, but it's not.
But some of those numbers that he's putting up because he's throwing interceptions early and he's behind in the game.
And having to catch back up.
Yeah. All yards aren't created equal.
That's a good one.
Because sometimes we look at the stat sheet and say, oh, he played good. Well, you do realize the only reason he was, bro, you can't drown me and then bring me back to shore and talk about, man, hey, and I'm supposed to thank you for saving my life. Bro, it was you that capsized the boat.
Oh, right.
You put us in this spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think he gets, because of the physical traits, the abilities that he have.
Yes.
They see that big time arm, Ocho. They see he can make every throw in the field, and you fall in love with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy. I can see why they fall in love with it. But it's easy for you to fall in love with winning. Because I see a lot of guys have ability, can throw the ball 80 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make plays when you absolutely have to have them? Go back and look at the great ones. Look at Tom. What could Tom do? When he needed to make a play, when he needed to make a throw, Tom did it.
But hey, wait, you heard what you just said? You said Tom did it.
Yes.
When he needed to make that throw, when he needed to make those plays, the players caught him. When Herbert has to make those plays,
you got
Lad McConkey has showed up.
Yeah.
I need 2 more than players on that offense to show up every time consistently.
Right.
My brother,
I think who did they play? Didn't they play Houston? They played Houston in the playoffs.
Yeah. Who's the number 2 over there? You know the number 2 receiver? Who's the number 2 receiver in the tight end?
Didn't Palmer? I think Palmer. He ended up going. Didn't he end up going to Buffalo?
Palmer was nice. Yeah, I think Palmer.
And then they had Johnson. Quentin Johnson been there.
I'm trying to think who the number 2 is now, though.
I guess it'll be Quentin Johnson.
He not no. Q is the number one.
So what's Lad McConkey?
He's the two because he's in the slot.
That don't make well. Armin Ross St. Brown is in the slot. He number one. CD in the slot. He number one.
Okay, I see you. I see you going. I see you going. Okay.
And the one thing, Lad McConkey's been consistent, Ocho.
Hey, he
Set
nasty.
your clock by him.
He nasty with it, boy.
Set your clock by him.
He nasty with it.
Look, the thing about Harbaugh, he's old school. He got that coach. He played for Coach Shem Berkeley. He played for Mike Dicker. And like my granny used to say, boy, they tell you like a TIS is. It is. Hey, ain't no Coach Shem Berkeley wasn't sugarcoating it, and Mike Dicker damn sure wasn't sugarcoating it. So Harbaugh, that's where he played under. He got coach tutelage under. Okay, this is what you're gonna get. He says, hey, this guy's playing at this level. I need everybody that's playing here and here to get to here.
Matter of fact, you know what that offense need to look like? With goddamn Herbert, Mike Williams, and Keenan Allen.
Yep. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Through 4 practices, Travis Hunter has been on the field in 11 on 11 and 7 on 7 for 83 snaps. He spent the first 2 practices exclusively on offense, 36 snaps, and played exclusively on defense the last 2, 47 snaps. Earlier today, he broke up 3 passes in 21 snaps on 11 on 11, including the final play of practice in the red zone. Have we ever seen a player like this?
No. We've never seen a player like this. Are there other players, if given the opportunity, could have done this? Maybe, maybe not. But if they could, they would have done it. If they could do it, they would have done it. I mean, we've seen Deion, we've seen Chan Bailey, we've seen Charles Woodson, but not to this magnitude.
You know who played at a high level on both sides of the ball and people don't forget about it?
Who?
Roy Green.
Who?
Roy Green.
Google
it.
That before my time?
Yeah. I remember Roy Green. He could play.
What position?
He ended up going, he was a DB and a wide receiver. They said, don't worry about the wide receiver. Go on over here to this side. He ended up going to the Pro Bowl. Roy Green. Go Cardinals. Look him up, Ocho.
Let me see.
Roy Green could play. Yes, Lord, Roy Green could play.
What year is this? I ain't never heard of him.
When you Google him, you'll hear of him. But damn, he was like that.
God damn, his sleeves way down by his elbow. He wore 81?
Yep.
Oh, he got a nice little Jerry curl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Return punts, kickoffs. Oh, he did it all.
Roy Green, wide receiver, Phoenix Cardinals. Well, you learned something new, huh?
Mm-hmm. He
Cool.
played. He was good. He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never get to see
But
it.
it's amazing. I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see him. I'm anxious to see him out there.
Yeah, I'm excited. I wonder would Jacksonville play week 1. Take me a little trip right on down to Jacksonville, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to deal with Nico Collins, and then you got Stingley.
That's what they play week 1?
No, I'm just saying Tennessee's in that division.
Oh, yeah.
You got Calvin Ridley, and then you got L'Jarius Sneed.
Hey,
I don't know the DBs and Indy, but you got Pittman and you got Pierce.
Yeah.
You got your hand full now.
And that's just in the division.
They're at home week 1.
Who they
So
play?
McMillan, Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I've been high on the Panthers. I've been high on the Panthers, and I'm only high on the Panthers because of the receiving core.
Yeah.
Xavier Leggett, Jimmy Horn, T. McMillan, Hunter Winfrey,
Thielen.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro been looking good in practice.
Hey,
I've been seeing some of the clips in practice. He been looking
the
good.
Clips?
Yep.
Listen, I call him, put him in a put you in a blender. He
Yep.
always been able to put people in a blender. You put him in the right position to make those plays. That's what he does.
Yeah, he got sick though, Ocho.
Huh?
He got sick.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they nice. They nice. And I said it here first on Nightcap. I'm telling you, when the Panthers transition to being a winning team this year and to be the surprise team of the NFL, I said it first. Keep pounding, bitch. Yeah.
And you got to understand, Ocho, sometimes Travis ain't going to be getting number 1 because they got Brian Thomas Jr. over there.
Yeah.
You got to worry about him.
Oh, well, listen, matter of fact, when you think about it, when they play the Texans, no, that's not their division.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that is their division.
Texans, Tennessee, and Indy.
Hey, okay, let's say when he's at receiver, you got to deal with Stingley, and if you're not on Stingley's side, then you got to deal with motherfucking Lassiter.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no slouch either, based on what he did, based on his resume from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, talk about having your hands full. Yeah, okay.
Got your hands full. He gonna have to be mentally locked in
Completely
for literally 100 plays a game if he's trying to do this. Because any slip up mentally,
you're done. It's a game of inches.
Yep. Todd Monken said the Ravens offense has been committing false starts in training camp because they're stressed various cadences. It's real easy to get frustrated, which I do. I'm the king of overreacting. But if you do that, then you'll just snap the ball on one every time, and that doesn't help you either. So we're in a sweet spot. Now it's time to practice that. We're going to fight that like heck to be good at it. We can't be elite at cadence. If other teams can be, we can be, then we should be. If other teams can be, we can be. So in other words, hey, we got to use that hard count.
Yeah.
Peyton, hard count.
Mhm.
Elway, all the really good ones were good at that hard count.
Yeah.
You let them defensive guys get a beat on you, Ocho.
Yeah. It'd be good, but also sometimes you don't have to complicate things. Some football is played when it's played in its purest form. It's when it's simple, when it's nice and simple. What you have offensively, you don't even have to add the tricks. The tricks of the trade of having to use the hard count. It can be advantageous for you offensively, but you're so good on offense, you don't even have to do it.
No, you're not.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to complicate it.
You're not that good. Go on one and let them guys time it. Them guys too good. Boy, Ocho, UCIT, sometimes they already, man, he offsides. No, he ain't. When you say, huh, he gone. That was me, Ocho. I was, hey, I get it. Hey, Ocho, we tried it because John was really good at the hard count.
Right.
But he get me sometimes. Like,
right.
Damn. He's like, T, what the hell? You in the huddle. I'm like, I forgot.
Yeah.
I did, Ocho. I'm trying to get out. Hey, it must be a pass. Man, damn, where you going in a hurry?
Right.
I'm going to the end zone. That's where I was going.
Right.
But I get it. And that's what practice is about, Ocho.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get frustrated in practice when things, you snap count or you drop. But that what the hell is practice?
Yeah, that's what it's for.
If it's supposed to be perfect.
They on day 3. What day they on? They on day 3, 4, something like that. They just had pads on. I think the first day of pads was yesterday, or maybe day before yesterday.
I mean, so what we supposed to come out here and be perfect? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing is like I'm practicing so I can get it right. And it's tough. Because everybody, especially when you're tired. Oh, man, yeah. Ocho.
Hey, listen, fatigue makes a fool of us all.
Man. I ain't finna hold you, Ocho. I promise you, ain't no tight end jumped offside more than me. I might not have a whole lot of records left, but jumping off sides is what I think I would be. Man, please. I'll be gone. Gone.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
And I may or may not have, get me a couple extra yards. You know what I'm saying? Ocho, jump outside. Woo woo. Give me a couple of extra. No, but man, I be trying to get out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to jump off that rock because I'm thinking I'm trying to be Usain Bolt out the gate.
Right. Yeah.
But I get Todd Monk and say, bro, we got to switch this thing up because you let people Ocho, you let them lock in on that cadence.
Yeah.
Them guys are really them TJ Watts and Bosa's and Will Anderson Juniors.
Yeah.
The Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Them guys really good. They
Miles
let them
Garrett,
time it up
Miles
if you want
Garrett.
to.
Yeah. You're right.
Steph Curry on the shot that changed his life. It's the shot against Gonzaga. I really felt like that was the difference maker. Not to say I wouldn't have been able to figure it out had we lost, but that was a big moment. Ocho, what was the play that changed your life?
Dude, the play that changed my life, especially from a receiver standpoint, was dropping the ball. It wasn't even catching the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never forget, rest in peace, Oliver Gibson. We were playing the Indianapolis Colts. I think it might have been my rookie year, maybe my second year. But to keep a drive going, we went for it on fourth down, to keep a drive going, to go down and maybe tie the game or actually win the game. I dropped the goddamn slam on fourth down. And here I am crying, getting just, Oliver Gibson came up to me, grabbed me by my shirt. It's a picture of it too. I posted it on Twitter when he passed away. Grabbed me up by my shirt. Man, if you don't stop that crying, because you're going to have another opportunity to win us a game. Changed everything, But I got on that jug machine and I was different after that. From that point, I hadn't even become Chad Johnson yet. I was a nobody at that point.
Yep.
After dropping that game and realized I just cost us a game.
Yep.
Cost us a game. And I always told myself from that point on, I'll either be one of the reasons why we're in a game or we win games from that point on. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep. The same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
In 1999, I dropped a touchdown that would have given us home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Damn.
I still think about that play. Ocho, I ran it, man, so sweet. Had me
You was by yourself?
Ocho in tight. I motion out. Linebacker went with me.
Yeah.
Like niggas say, I just ate it on him. Ocho, I'm thinking that. Ocho, I'm right here. I'm already thinking, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that.
Right. It went right through your hands?
Right through him. Right through him, Ocho.
But that's the worst feeling, boy. Dropping the ball.
In the south end zone, man. I never forget. And I came to the sideline, Stu Sewell say, hey, Sharp, you'll get it back. You'll get it back. I'm like, the opportunity ain't going to come. Because it wasn't like I was the number one receiver. They're going to be feeding me balls.
Right. Pause.
They won't be feeding me. They weren't throwing me no balls like that.
Pause. Okay.
They weren't going to be throwing me football. They wasn't feeding me footballs like that. There you go, man. So I knew that opportunity wasn't going to come back that day. It might come back at a later date and time, but it wasn't coming back that day. And I remember, Ocho.
Yeah.
And so I dropped that play. And then at Wednesday's practice, man, I was catching everything. I mean, I was taking stuff off my shoe tops. I was making stuff one-handed.
Right.
And Dan Reed said, he's like, I sure wish you'd have caught that one on Sunday like this.
Sometimes you relax at the wrong times.
Yep.
Anytime I drop the ball, it's because I relax.
Ocho, you know what I did? I didn't extend. I did this. Like the ball.
Yeah. Damn.
And so the ball just like.
Damn.
Ooh, boy, that hurt. Boy, that hurt. I remember going home crying. I called my brother. He said, man, what's wrong? I said, man, Spank.
You waited till you got home. I was crying in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I couldn't let him see me cry because somebody might have said somebody had to swing on somebody on the field.
Oh, you got jokes? Don't.
But listen,
Man, I was in that car crying like, man.
and you
As
know,
a matter of fact, Ocho had a 4-door Blazer. I'd never forget, had a 4-door Blazer. Boy.
damn. You know me, boy. I let them tears fly, boy. I don't care where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Well, that thing hurt. That hurt. And I agree with Steph. And he's like, I'm not saying that I couldn't have figured it out at a later date and time, but I believe that was the moment that he's like, hold on, we Davison. That's Gonzaga. And they always in the playoffs. They always wanted to, and when he took them down, look, I had never seen anybody shoot the ball like that.
Right.
Not from that kind of distance.
Right.
Not just pull up like that. He was, like he's 6'2", like he the average. He's not 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", and he just letting it go. I mean, he dancing on folks. His shorts like 3 sides, like they made for his dad. You know what I'm saying? And he just letting it fly.
Damn.
He definitely left his mark, man. Davison.
I wonder, with so many three-point shooters that have come along, what separated Steph and made him as good as he is? What made him so great?
They gave him the green light to do it. You see, prior to Steph, only a handful. Think about it, Ocho. Everybody shooting threes now. That was how many times? Steph. There's no shot that Steph takes that people actually believe is a bad shot.
Bad shot, right?
People were shooting some of the shots that Steph shoot routinely. End of the first quarter, end of the half, end of the shot clock.
Right.
Steph will shoot that shot with 15, 16 seconds on the shot clock.
On the shot clock?
But somebody had to give him the confidence saying that's okay. Mark Jackson was that guy. Now, he shot that but come to the NBA. Guys wasn't shooting no shots like Steph. Reggie was a catch and shoot. Mm-hmm. Ray was was catch and shoot, but he could. Steph can dance and launch it from the timeline.
Yeah.
You literally have to pick Steph up at half court, or he'll let it go.
Right. And you think because with his ability to be able to create separation, create his own shot, it makes it that much more easier for him?
Yes, absolutely. And plus the thing is, if you hug up on it because he can handle it, he can put it on the floor and get by you.
Get by you, yeah.
He can get all the way to the rim. So now, and then he runs constantly. He doesn't get tired. Because the first thing, if you get tired, your shot goes. You short.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the best conditioned athlete because nobody's running as much as he does.
Oh, he run a lot. He run a lot.
And he just let it fly.
That'd be confusing when I think about basketball and you're playing the Warriors, and as much as Steph run, like me, you know how when they play defense and the DB say, listen, they in a bunch, we're going to banjo it. If you come in your area, you just pick him up. Man, I forget, man, just zone. So you don't got to run all over the place after him.
Okay. And guess what happens? Now when they back pick that zone, guess what? Steph wide open.
See?
They're gonna run you off so many screens.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
And the thing is, and when you miss a shot, you would think because they're such a small team.
They are small, yeah.
That they're one of the better rebounding teams. Mm-hmm. So when they get these long rebounds off the carom, Steph automatically goes to reset. So now you play in zone, okay? He go reset to one of those corners. He'll get it and he'll come all the way across in the corner, and then he'll come up.
That's crazy.
But giving you confidence, like to shoot it, son. No words. We're not gonna take you out. Mm-hmm. Shoot the ball.
Hey, nobody else got the green like he does, huh?
Oh, guys got it now, but he made it okay. Now you see everybody shooting threes. Ocho, they're shooting down near 70 a game between the two teams.
They are not as efficient as he is.
No, but if you think about it, at this point in time, Buddy Hield is ahead of where Steph Curry was with threes made. Anthony Edwards, yes, because nobody was shooting them. They're shooting them now.
Right.
Look at Jason Tatum. Look how many threes he shoots a game. Look how many Ant-Man shoots a game. Buddy Hield, even though Buddy wasn't a star, Buddy was coming and letting the three go. Everybody letting the three go now. It's the three. And everybody think they're Steph Curry.
And you watch the AAU kids, every age group, man, they shooting from three.
They throwing the ball because they can't shoot it because they're so small. They throwing it.
Yeah.
All right, Ocho, it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A. The man, go ahead and close that door. Tay Tuwave. What's good, Unc Ocho? Who has the most approved this season? All love, hope the fam is doing good. Who has the most approved this season? Take your pick. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar. You can make a case for Dak Prescott coming off an injury-plagued season. Who do you think has the most approved, Ocho, this season?
This season? That's a good question. You would think it would be all the teams that are, I call it pressure situations that have to get it done. Lamar Jackson, your Josh Allens, your Joe Burrows, obviously Aaron Rodgers. All the lights are really going to be on him on what he's going to do. Let me see. There's no pressure on CJ Stroud, no pressure on Jaden Daniels, no pressure on Jordan Love. Maybe golf. Maybe golf might have a little bit of that pressure as well. To find and deliver as well as they've been doing. They've been going in the right direction. What about Tua? You think Tua has something to prove as well?
Yeah, you got to prove he can stay healthy.
Yeah, Tua might be in that conversation as well. That's about it. Everyone else is kind of safe.
Aaron Jones, hey, Nightcap, much love. You know, last year Eagles would have whooped your Ravens. we were going great on both sides of the ball. Bro, y'all ain't beating nothing. But yeah, what rules are we playing under? Are y'all going to let us knock the hell out y'all?
Nah, let's play the rules back then, 2000.
Ain't no way. No way. No way.
Saquon might have had what, maybe 20, 30 yards, if that.
They knocked them. Who gonna catch the ball over the middle? I don't know if you go back and look at that paper and how many people they knocked out of the game.
I don't think
quarterbacks, wide receivers. Now you got to realize there was no defenseless receiver.
No rules back then,
and there was none of that. Oh, you couldn't hit the quarterback this place or that place. No, bro. I like our chances, Aaron. Sean, the wise one, said, you're wrong, Shannon. He's saying that they constantly get put favorable positions where the best corner isn't always guarding them, unlike A.J. Brown.
Wait, the best corner is guarding everybody we named in that conversation, especially the top five. It's always the best corner.
Yes. Most of these corners, I mean, the really good ones travel.
Yeah.
And plus, a lot of these teams don't have a comparable Devontae. So if Devontae start cooking, well, guess what? Guess where the number one corner gonna go? To Devontae, and then AJ start cooking the number two. No, I'm not wrong, bro. These are not. You can dress it up however you want to. Chase, Jetta, and Reek aren't scheme receivers. I don't believe they're scheme receivers. You don't become the Triple Crown. You don't put up the numbers that they putting up being schemed.
Because that was the case, everybody would do it, huh?
Yes.
That was the case.
Yes. Yeah. Brock Sloan, the Panthers have the most diverse wide receiver core ever. They have Leggett, McMillan, Renfro, Thielen, Jimmy Horn, plus Jalen Coker.
Listen, they have the right balance of veterans, rookies, and those that are on the cusp of arriving. Not very many people that are proven yet, but I'm telling you, they could be special. They could be special. All they have to do, just consistency, week in and week out, and just be there for Bryce. I'm telling you, they're going to shock all you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Almost cursed again. They're going to shock all you people who doubt them. And I'm very, very, very high on that Panthers receiving core. Just week to week, keep pounding and be consistent. That's it.
If Jimmy Horn can take what he's doing in training camp, preseason, OTAs, and translate that, if Leggett can take that next step, be that big physical receiver, consistent receiver that they drafted him to be. Renfro is tremendous in the slot. I like Thielen. He's consistent. McMillan. I agree. I like that, Ocho. I like that pick. I can't say that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Christian Noriega, Pittsburgh Steelers Nation here. Big shout out to Unc and Ocho. My question is, should Washington go back to the previous name with their logo back? Why? You think they're going to win more? I mean,
well, Trump 45 said if they don't go back, he's going to withhold something in pertaining to building of a new stadium, something like that, right?
Well, just wait till he leave office and then build it in. But he also said that presidents should stay out of the naming of teams.
Oh, okay.
But at the time, he wasn't the president. So normally when you hear him talk, things aren't applicable to him.
Okay, I got you.
Now when it can become applicable to him, they should intervene. They should weigh in.
Okay.
We shouldn't be as when he wasn't president, we shouldn't be intervening in wars fighting overseas. Now that he's in president, we're intervening. So it seems to me when it's not applicable to him, don't do it.
Right.
When it's applicable to him, do it. That's my thoughts on that. Really says, if you guys have switched, where would you rank? You got drafted in teams. Do your guys think you would have had the same careers, better, worse, the same? No. I went to the right situation. I went to Denver. They were one of the 2 or 3 teams that had the H-back position. I had a quarterback that believed in me, that was patient with me, saw the ability, but knew I needed time to grow into the position. And he had patience. Everybody wasn't going to have patience with me like that. So, no, my career would not have been the same had I gone to Cincinnati. Had I gone somewhere else, I needed to go to Denver. A coach that believed in me, that put me in the offense, that called plays for me. John believed in me, gave me time to develop. No, I am not the player. I'm not the Pro Bowler. I'm not the All-Pro. I'm not the Hall of Fame player if I go somewhere else. That is my belief.
Now, your situation was different from mine. When I went to Cincinnati, Cincinnati was the laughingstock of the NFL at that time. If you remember, consecutive losing seasons.
Yeah, y'all were terrible.
Okay, you ain't had to say all that.
Oh, my bad. That slipped, Ocho.
You had to say all that. It was bad. So hypothetically speaking, if I go to a better situation, I still would have been the same player.
What if they don't let you? What if they don't let you behave in the manner that you behave in?
I was just having fun.
But everybody ain't gonna let you have fun.
Shit me. If I'm putting up the numbers I'm putting up, yes, I am.
Okay. Well, why don't you do that in New England?
Oh, because that's a no.
Everybody ain't gonna let you do that.
That's one team.
But that's what if you go to that team? You go to the Bears, they're not gonna let you do that. They're the old school coaches back then, Ocho.
Hey, Unc, check this out. Boy, if I was in Chicago, boy, I would have turned Soldier Field upside down. You hear me? Could you imagine me as a Bear in my prime?
Yeah, I can imagine you and Coach Dick butting heads.
What? Man, boy, listen, Dick would have loved me, boy.
Dick and McMahon butted heads.
They did?
Yeah.
Yes. McMahon was flashy, though. He was flashy. McMahon was flashy.
Really? You don't? Hey, what about you?
Flashy?
Exactly.
Oh, boy, hey.
Sometimes, Ocho.
I would have gave Dick a heart attack, boy. Celebrating? Man, I would have been doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Sometimes you just have to go to the right situation at the right time. Right situation, right time. Quentin Mays, Do you check on your player cards to see the value? No, I do not. Ocho, you check on the value of your player's card?
Now, you know, I don't care nothing about no memorabilia, man.
No, I don't. Kemper Norwood Jr. said, Unc, I got some Laportier for my uncle whose birthday is on Friday. Appreciate that, Kemper. Now, Kemper, don't you drink it all before the man's birthday. So you got it for him. That mean, you gonna give him the entire bottle or you gonna give him half the bottle? I just need to know this. Hopefully, you don't give him a shot. Tell him, hey, I'm gonna have this shot for you for your birthday. Where he, you supposed to get the shot and he's supposed to get the rest. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner, co-host, Liberty City's own, Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and word of mouth. Thanks to you, we're able to do what we do. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Please check out Shea by Laportier. We have it in stock. We got something really, really special. We think you guys are going to love this. I don't know exactly when it's going to be released, but it's something really, really special. Oh, I'm gonna show it to y'all on Wednesday. I'm gonna show it to you.
Let me see it.
I ain't got it right now. I'm gonna show it to you. Did I just tell you I'm gonna show it to you on Wednesday? Damn, Ocho.
You probably got it because tomorrow Monday. So if it ain't.
No, we don't have it yet, but we're going to get it.
Okay. I'll wait.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Premium VSOP cognac, the best premium VSOP cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe while you're out there. Go check out my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. The link is pinned in the chat. Supplies are limited, so please grab yours while supplies last, because once they're gone, they are gone. We want to thank you guys for joining us on a Sunday night. Congratulations to Bubba Wallace becoming the second black driver to win a NASCAR race. He won the crown, one of the crown jewels. He won the Brickyard 400. Bubba, congratulations to the Jordan Denny Hamlin team. Congratulations, man. Well deserved. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, the same time. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We are out.
Wait.
What?
Oh, before y'all go, make sure you catch your boy tomorrow and get up in First Take. And that's pretty much it.
Peace.